Well, I've finally done it, and I've got my first street photography podcast off the starting blocks, even though this first episode is just a short introduction. Hello, Brian from StreetSnappers here, and welcome to the very first edition of my new show, which is called, surprisingly enough, StreetSnappers. But this isn't a full episode, it's a trailer, just to give you a taste of what's to come. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Brian Duckett, and I've been a full-time street and documentary photographer for 20 odd years. I've written 7 best-selling street photography books with 1 more on the way, and I run workshops all over the place. I've no idea what'll happen with this show, but I really do hope it'll take off, because I genuinely do think I can bring something to the party for anyone who's interested in street or documentary photography. And it is all about street and documentary photography in its widest sense. And while we won't be getting too prescriptive about definitions here, you'll get some robust opinions and discussions about all things street and documentary. So what can you expect in future episodes? Well, there'll be plenty of talk about tips and techniques, a regular Q&A spot, book and exhibition reviews, news and developments from the world of street photography, some interviews, there'll be assignments for you to get involved in, and just a little bit of gear talk. Now, just pausing there for a minute and coming back to the question of questions. What I'd like to do for the Q&A spot is to have pre-recorded questions from you rather than just questions that are emailed in. So if you have a question for the show, and I do hope you do have a question for the show, I'd like you to get your phone out, record yourself asking the question. Just say your name, I'm Dave from London, and my question is blah, 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 and then email that audio file to me. If you have an iPhone, just use the Voice Notes app, and I'm sure Android phones have a very similar thing. If you want me to mention your Instagram account, please add that and spell it out if necessary. Then just email that file to me at brian@streetsnappers.com, and I'll put that email address in the show notes. I'm not quite sure yet what the frequency of the shows will be, but initially I'm aiming for monthly, and I'll try to have a regular publication slot every month, such as Sundays at 7 p.m. or Mondays at 8 a.m. or whatever it is. I'm not sure yet. And if there's enough interest from you lovely people, and if I have enough interesting material, I'll make it fortnightly, and then maybe even more frequently than that. But let's see how we go before I make any promises I can't keep. So if you're a street photographer, I do hope you'll become part of this Street Snappers community. And just like my YouTube channel, it will be 100% street and documentary. There's a Facebook group as a forum for discussion, for picture critique, assignments, meetups, support, much more. Please check out the link in the description below. You can join it right now. It's called the Street Snappers Community. If you want to search for it, find us on Facebook. There will be a mini website for this, and it'll be a section on the StreetSnappers.com website. And on there, I'll be posting show notes with links, pictures, and other resources. So that's about it for this short trailer. Please do subscribe so that you'll get an alert when the first proper episode is released. Other than that, I hope to be with you again very soon. Get those questions coming in.